Hello, crafty peeps. Welcome back to my channel, Crafty-ish-kristyn. Today we are going to be doing 2 post reviews and 2 kit downs. That's right, double the fun with one video. That didn't come out like I thought it was going to, but that's okay. We are going to be going over the Mini Dazzles makeup set and Best Friends Under the Sea. So first off, the Mini Dazzles. These were perfect to take to the ocean with us. They're, a compact size. They fit nicely in a little pouch. They're not overwhelming in size. So, they're not like a giant diamond painting that's rolled up. I was not a fan of the new toolkit, gotta say, but I normally don't use the things that are in the toolkits anyways. I can't use that kind of putty. It does not work for me. And the pen, I ended up getting putty all over underneath here before I just was like, you know what? Nope. Just switch back to the alien putty and call it good. One thing I had a really hard time with is getting these drills to stay where I put them. Like if I, like these are here, right here, for example, I put them down crooked and I keep like trying to kind of push them back up and they slide back wherever they are. There's also a little bit of glue, like residue glue around some of these. So like this one has a piece of hair stuck to it right there. Not really a fan of that. Another thing, and I know different kits are different because I've seen different people post pictures. This has 3 vertical and 3 horizontal. If you wanted to put all of these up on the wall in a, like a nice little grid, you would have to maybe do some finagling or something. I did see Daphne at Diamond Painting Anonymous. She had the food one, and there were 4 that were, I think, vertical, and then 2 that were horizontal. Yeah, that would be hard to try to hang all those up. Another thing I noticed was these little colorful borders are not the same size. So this one right here is 1 centimeter. But on this side, it's like 1 3/4. Oh wait, no, sorry, my bad. Like 1 1/2. But still, they're not even. And so again, if you were going to try to hang these up in a picture frame or you were to put them in a picture frame, something, and you had a frame that was this exact size, it would be off center. So then you would have to try to trim it and recut it so it fit. So I don't know. That would drive me insane if I hung those up and they were all off kilter. Again, just my personal preference. I loved the fact that the fairy dust drills it was all fairy dust. Did not love the fact that they were all in individual packages for the different canvases. I understand that could be a pro to some people, especially if you were maybe giving one to a kid or you were giving someone to, someone to try out, for example. But for a kitting up of everything all at once, it just seemed like a lot of extra trash. The good part about that, though, is that we'll just ignore all these. I have so many fairy dust drills left. So many. Like, for example, this one, there's only 1 of this color, but it gave you a small bag full of that color. So that's kind of cool if you save your spares. If you don't save your spares, then, Also, the stickers, this one fell off. I don't know where it went. I had the hardest time getting these to stay on my containers, and some of these containers do have other sticker residue, but some of them did not. So I don't know what color this one is. Which is fine, not the end of the world. Overall, I don't know if I would buy them again. And they were technically a gift, so I technically didn't buy them in the first place. I think it's a cool idea. I don't know. It's just not really my my jam with the partials. It's just more frustrating than anything else. Again, my opinion, not yours. If you love these, like, I am so happy for you. But it was good to try them. And now that I've tried them, now I know what to expect. Next, Best Friends Under the Sea. This is also Diamond Art Club. It came out amazing. They do have very, very good drills. They all are clicking in place. They're lining up amazingly. Did not have any problems with the canvas, but, and it's a big but, there were quite a few colors. So then just ignore this part right here. That were getting a little low, in my opinion. Where was... Oh, so this... Hi, Duncan. Hello. This AB, yeah, I had like maybe 5 of them left. There was a green I ran out of, and it was only in one little tiny section, but I ran out of it, and it was like the first square I did. Not really a good omen for the kit, but other than that, some of these were just getting a little dangerously low. I don't like to play, am I going to run out of diamond, chicken? Just not really my thing. Like 814, again, not many left. So if there is an extra 20% built in, I didn't see it on some of these colors. But other than that, that one was good too. So let me move these canvases out of the way. I will move my boxes forward and we will get all of these put away. Be right back. All right, we are going to start with the regular, excuse me, drills. The regular ones. No, that's my ruler. Thank you. Thank you. I did organize these already by DMC number. So these are all the SpongeBob drills, then the ABs, and then these are all the fairy dust in order. Pardon me, cat. Pardon me. I'm in your way. I'm sorry. So I hope everybody is doing good. I hope you're doing something fun instead of doing something boring while I am doing this. And if you are doing something boring, well then I hope I can keep you company. I'm not going to pick off the stickers because I don't need to ruin my nails this early in the week. Thank you very much. I will have information below in the description box about my storage system. I did not come up with it, nor have I ever claimed to have come up with it. I saw, whoa, almost spilled that. Rebecca at Add More Zest had the box storage system, and I thought that looked like one that would probably work for me. And it has, although now I have 7 boxes. Oh my gosh, 7 boxes. And then these bags are for my resin drills, and any acrylic drills that I might get that are squares, I have them in a separate bag because the resins and the acrylics behave very, very differently on a painting, and I do not care if people think that I am a square drill snob, because I am. I've had 3 acrylic square drill paintings that I've worked on, and they have not been enjoyable. I've not finished any of them because they don't line up properly. They are too tabby, they're too inconsistent. So I just, nope, not fluffing with those things anymore. Hobbies are supposed to be fun and enjoyable. And if it's not fun, then you need to look at it and evaluate why you're not enjoying it and learn from those mistakes. And I have learned that I can't do acrylic squares, which is too bad because there are some acrylic squares that I have seen like on budget company sites, and I'm like, ooh, I really like that. But I know that the frustration level will be very high. So it's just not worth it. Some of these are really loose, I've noticed. Okay, move that. We have 3, 1, 12, 3, 1, 12, 3, 1, 12. Wait, that's 311. That's not even the right number. Jeez. Ugh. Come on, go. Open. Yes. Once I actually started working on the SpongeBob kit, it started to go pretty quick. There's definitely a good amount of line blocking and, you know, some little bit of color blocking, a little bit of confetti. Overall, it was an enjoyable kit to do. This one has so many different grays in it. Oh my gosh. It's fine. It is fine. And that one matches the one that's on top. Look at that. So if I ever do need spares, then I have 3 different grays of that color that could potentially match what I'm looking for. Ooh, that bag was barely closed. That would have been dangerous. I do need to make a box still that's organized for my special drills. I have not done that yet, but I did make up a few bags. Yeah, like that one. There's barely any left. With stickers for those fairy dusts. I thought I had an extra set of the DMC stickers, and if I do, I don't know where they are. So I ordered some new ones from Amazon, and they will be here, you know, this week sometime. That doesn't help me right now. 4, 1, 5. And I do have my Bella Art Diamond fairy dust drills that also will need to go in that box. So it's on the to-do list. It's just, there's so much to do on the to-do list, and it's summertime, and, you know, kids are home and all the jazz. So it will all get done eventually. Okay, that is box number 1. Box number 2. 469. Oh, I've never had this one. I think this is the green that I ran out of, actually. I think. I could be wrong. It does happen occasionally. Get that out of there. Oops, come on. There's that. Well, now I have it. And I don't keep track of what spares I have and what spares I don't have. I do not. I know some people do. I don't have this one either. But I just, no. That is too much effort. And I don't know. For me, sometimes the more organized and the more rules or, you know, steps that I put in place for something, then the more likely I am to rebel and just say forget it. It's kind of how I feel with some diamond painting events. I don't know if anyone else is the same way, but I see all these events going on, and I'm like, yes, 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 I want to do that. I want to do that. And then they start saying, you know, you have to have a new start. And it's like, okay, you know, I love starting new things, you know, and then it has to be licensed. And it's like, okay, well, most of my stuff is licensed. So again, that's not really a problem. And then, you know, you have to have a finish, or you have to have this specific section, you know, size section finished by the end of the event. And you have to, you know, check in weekly, and you have to do this. So the more rules you're putting down, my brain's like, I'm just going to run. I can't do that, you know? So I like the more relaxed events where, yeah, sure, post a picture, you know, on Instagram or in the group, or, you know, use the hashtag and You know, and if you don't that week, well then, you know, your picture just, you might not qualify for, you know, whatever. And I don't even do it because I don't want to win prizes. I don't, you know, I don't really care about winning prizes. I just like doing it because, you know, then you feel like you're working on the same kind of painting alongside friends. So I like that aspect of it, but all the rules and the regulations and fill out this entry form and exit form, and my brain's just kind of like, no, thank you. I'm just gonna run. That's why I like the low-key events. And then if I completely disappear like, you know, a ghost, nobody's gonna, you know, I don't know, nobody's gonna be like, oh my gosh, they, you know, they dipped out of the event. They did this, you know. It's like, okay, yeah, life happens. But that's just me. Some people love like the really structured events, you know, like that's your jam. I am so happy for you. I can't do it. I want to. So speaking of events, and what is everybody going to be participating in if you're doing events? I know there are lots and lots and lots. And I know there's Facebook groups and Instagram feeds, and there's all sorts of things that list all these, you know, potential different events. But then there's some that, you know, unless you're on this particular page, then you have no idea of all that stuff. So my brain is a little mushy at the moment. So we went to Costco today. I know, I swear, I start every video with like, I just got back from Costco. But it's actually been almost a month since I went to Costco. So it was an ordeal. I mean, we always get to Costco because in my brain, I think they're going to be open early, or at least I hope they're going to be open early. Sometimes they are, and sometimes they're not. That is not the right one. That is not 783. That is 782. So our Costco opens at 10, but sometimes it's open before 10. So you'll pull into the parking lot at 9:50, and there will be people leaving with a cart full of groceries, which then I personally feel like I was cheated because I want to go to Costco early and be done with my Costco shopping early as well. I mean, because that means there's probably less people in the store and less people to run into me and, you know, all that stuff. So we went to Costco, just my husband and I, and whew, man, I tell ya, they had they had the Halloween stuff out, which is fine. It's, you know, it's getting close to spooky season. I don't think there was any Christmas, but I also didn't really pay attention if there was Christmas. I was more focused on getting the items from my list in a timely manner, not picking up any extra stuff, which I did because I wandered through the clothes section, you know, but my rational thinking was that, you know, the school year is fast approaching. And so, you know, people need new socks and, you know, some sweatshirts to get lost at school and all those things. And I would much rather pay a smaller amount of money for them than, you know, spending a ton of money on them. And they had my tortilla chips that I really, really like right now. They're, I think it's late July brand. They're tortilla chips, but they have a hint of lime. So good, so good, so good. And then, of course, you know, you go to Costco, you have to get a rotisserie chicken. They're still in the stupid bags. My husband was grabbing it for me, and I said, can you try to get one that's not all, you know, slimy and greasy? He's like, yeah, no, that's not going to happen because they're all coated with chicken juices. Like, ugh. Still have that. Yay. Let's see, what else did we get? Have to get the little guacamole cups, and we needed garbage bags, and I had to replace some vitamins because I had a bunch of vitamins and they all got shoved to the back of the cabinet and they went bad and I didn't realize it. So I was, only trying to replace the ones that I knew would actually get taken. Then they had the little hydration packet thingy-mabobbers, the liquid IVs on sale. And since my husband's work can get kind of hot, I'd like to get those for him so he doesn't overheat and, get heat stroke and all that stuff. And he can't really drink the Gatorade. Does anyone else have a problem with Gatorade? Look, I don't have that one either. Sometimes if he drinks more than a single serving of Gatorade, I guess, it gives him a rash. Like in his, under his arms or his armpits or something. I have no idea. It's the weirdest thing. So he can't do the Gatorade. $9.66. Then they had a giant skeleton guy at Costco. He was like taller than me, but it was just like the chest up. So like he was coming out of the ground with an arm kind of like he was climbing out of the ground. It was cool, but it was $250. So that's a hard pass. Because knowing my luck, don't have that one either. Somebody would try to steal that from my yard. And then I would be extra, extra mad that number one, I spent $250 on a decoration. And then that somebody had the nerve to come onto my property and steal it. And where would you put that the rest of the year? I know some of you are like, I would just leave it up. Yeah, I feel like it wouldn't be as special if you left it up. I could be wrong. Kind of like Christmas lights. If you leave your Christmas lights up year round and you turn them on all year round, I feel like they're just not as magical during Christmas time. But I do need to go buy myself that pink Christmas tree from Michael's that's in the Halloween section because I really want that. I don't know how I'm going to make it so my cats don't destroy it, but I will find a way. I don't think 2 Christmas trees will fit behind the enclosure that I made my husband build me last Christmas. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I will try my hardest to remember to put in a picture of the Christmas tree enclosure. Basically, he just got tired of me complaining about the factor that I couldn't have a Christmas tree because our cats will not leave it alone. And we've tried, since they were kittens, we tried every year to put the Christmas tree up. Everybody says, oh yeah, they'll just get tired of it. Nope. Never got tired of it. Never left it alone. My concern was more the factor that they were chewing on the branches. Okay, we gotta go to box number 5 now. They were chewing on the artificial branches, and I was worried that it could make them sick. Ooh, that is really shadowy. I didn't even realize that. Well, I can't really do anything about that now. So it's fine. I don't want them to get sick. Nothing says Merry Christmas like, a pet with medical issues and has to go to the emergency vet and, no, thank you. Also, I don't want them breaking all my ornaments because I have ornaments that I like and I don't want them broken. So basically what my husband did was let me find this one, hang on. He built a frame out of like 2x4s. He made like, 3 3 panels basically. So it's a wooden frame, and he used this heavy duty marine vinyl. So a heavy duty plastic that people on boats basically use to make windows on it. Kind of like a, you know, like a Barbie box or a doll box, if you will, where they have like the front is that clear plastic. Same concept, but just, you know, all the way around the Christmas tree. And then we hooked it to the wall so they couldn't, you know, sneak by to get to the Christmas tree from the back, because I knew they would, and they tried. Like, nuh-uh, cats, no thank you. Ooh, that's the art dot one. We do not want to put those in with the art dot drills because they are not as good. Yeah, close enough. So he did that for me. And then we had to put something on the top of it again because they were trying to jump it. But I finally, after 3 years of being cat owners, after our last cats passed away, and our other cats, they left the Christmas tree alone. Every once in a while, you might hear a little jingle jangle of an ornament, but for the most part, they left it alone. These 2 little butt heads, no. They thought the Christmas tree was there for them. And so we even just set the Christmas tree up and didn't put any ornaments on it. And they were climbing it. And they were, you know, trying to pull it over. Just a freaking mess. I had those out of order a little bit. That's okay. 3731. They were not happy though that the Christmas tree was protected. Yes, there were some hissing, and they would try to they would run and try to jump into the clear opening. Yeah, it was funny. Finally, they gave up eventually. But they were very excited when it was time to take the Christmas tree down, because then we had to pull the clear, you know, the cage out. So then they were just like sniffing it, and you know, they were doing that sniffing thing where they sniff with their nose, but their mouth is wide open. Yeah, they were very, very, very curious about that. Okay, let me move that. So that's that. Get box number 6. Oh my gosh. And I am drinking cherry Coke. I'm sorry. Kick me out of the club. It's fine. I can't even blame any of my kids for drinking all of my cold Dr. Pepper, because it was actually me. And I didn't put any new Dr. Peppers in the fridge. So, my bad. But I still will blame them if they ask or if they comment on it. Let's see, we have 3826. Whoa, why is 3829? That's not 38. Oh, that one got a little. I'm surprised more of these aren't out of order. Just trying to reorganize it and give it more space. I was pulling them out and maneuvering them and just, oh my gosh. There's that. There's that. Okay. 3837. Ooh, that bag has like a hole in it. 3837. Oh, all the way in the back. There's that. I ordered 3 excuse me, canvases from AliExpress, and I've never ordered, like, you know, canvases from AliExpress because I don't know, their website confuses me, the app confuses me, how you order confuses me. I don't know. For some reason, it just seems very confusing. So I ordered 3. I ordered a like Hello Kitty kind of one because Diamond Painting with Jack is doing a Hello Kitty event. I don't know if it's October or November. And then I ordered a very, very, very pink bear situation with lots of pastels and everything. I was thinking as a potential option for the black and pink event that Mushmello and I are hosting in January. And then I got a skeleton one because she's doing a, I think it's like horror hubbies or like horror crushes or something like that. And while I don't really have a horror crush, I figure if I have a, you know, like a skeleton, you know, just pretend like I know what's going on. And the pink bear one came and it was packaged nicely. And the Hello Kitty style one, it's like one of the partial, it's not a partial, but it's, you know, not, it's more of special drills, I guess you would say. That one was folded in half, like straight up folded. Like, ugh. So there's a giant crease down the butthole of that one. And I'm like, well, that's great. And then the, what do you call it? The skeleton one is poured glue. It's not poured glue. It's double-sided tape. It looked, and that's why I don't like AliExpress, because a lot of times they don't tell you if it's poured glue, double-sided tape, and even if they do say it's one thing, that doesn't mean that it is. And sometimes they'll say that they're resin drills, and it's like, for that price, no, it's not going to be resin drills. So they're all rounds for that reason. Okay, let me put this here, and then we're going to get the special drill box. So that was a bummer. And not only that, the double-sided adhesive is like almost not covering one spot of it. So I'm like, that's why I don't necessarily like ordering from places like that. And I know some people have really, really, really good luck with it. I just don't. So we'll see. It could be fine. But I'm not the best with double-sided adhesive. That was the box. That was not me farting. If I fart, I will let you know. I promise. I don't even know why. It's like, did I think they went in the bag. I have no idea. I don't separate my ABs. I probably should, but I don't. Someday, maybe I will regret that decision. Right now is not that time. So there's like 3 different blues in here, and it's fine. It is fine. So that was a bummer because I really, you know, oh, those are fairy dust. Okay, my box. So my box is a mess. I don't have the dividers or anything in here yet. Yeah. Do I have any light colored yellow AB? Nope. Nope. All the ABs are just mixed together. So there you go. 30. Oh, I do actually have one that's 3078 already. I'll put that in there. But yeah. So we will see how that goes. I'm a little bummed about the folded canvas. I think it'll flatten out fine. I mean, it was like maybe $10, so I mean, it's not like I paid a fortune for it. I really wish I knew what this color was. It's annoying. Oh, and then this was my trash for SpongeBob, but I probably had more, but I just didn't really separate it that great. Okay. So, yeah, see, even then, these are both Diamond Art Club, I think. And they are completely different colors in the fairy dust department. They are technically, ooh, there goes the ice maker. But they are technically the same. So we're just going to add them all together. Look away if it bothers you. Oh, here. I should have taken all these dryer sheets out. I did not. Oh dear. I'm making a mess. And okay. Just going to put it in there for now. Put that in there. This one I was going to put in this empty one because I don't know the color. Get in there, get in there. Oh, there's one in the crack. It's fine. All right, I did make. Oh, I am dropping drills everywhere today. Ugh, I'm a mess. Okay, put my ruler over there so I don't lose it. Okay, I did make up bags already to speed the process up. I don't have any foam core, so I can't make up my little divider thingies that go in my boxes. And in order to get foam core, that means I have to go to the dollar store. And I really don't want to go to our dollar store because it's not the most organized, and it's really not the most clean dollar store ever. I would love to go to a dollar store that's well organized, like a Dollar Tree that's organized. There's not, you know, boxes and crap all over the floor, and where it's just basically a free-for-all where everything is just shoved onto the shelf and, you know, call it good. I would love to see one of those, because I have never found one around us. Get in there. I'm sure they exist. I just don't know where. All right. I know I have a fairy dust with 444 in here. I saw it. I made eye contact with it. I know I did. Maybe I didn't. Did I not? Yes. Nope. Nope. Never mind. That was an AB. That was not even the right number. Never mind. Ignore me. Ignore me. I'm trying to be good and finish something before I kit something else up. Currently, I have the Last Supper. I have the Prisma Rainbow Cat Spectacular from Erin's Diamond Addiction. And then I have the Raven Diamond Art Boo Sheet Round kitted up. And then I still have a few little smaller round canvases kitted up that I should work on so I can get my Elizabeth Ward trays back. So I'm trying to be good, not kit anything else up. But it's hard because I have so many things that I want to work on. No. I actually went down into the closet down in my mom's area, her little, you know, mother-in-law apartment area, and I have all my diamond paintings kind of shoved in the back of one of her closets with her permission, obviously. And I counted, and I have like 35 premium kits, which I thought was higher, honestly. So I was like, dang, I need to be buying more paintings. What's up with that? But obviously, no, I don't. I should work on some of the ones I have. But it's so hard. They come out with all these new and amazing things. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying. I am trying. And I know there's people who have way more than me who would be like, 35, that's nothing. But then there's also probably people who maybe buy one or two at a time and are like, 35, that's absolutely nuts. So, you know, we all have our own level of, you know, this is too much, or, you know, this is just enough. My main thing is and this is what I tell myself so I don't buy too much, is that I don't want to have a bunch of really old kits just because they make improvements and they improve the drills and they improve the glue and they improve the grids and just all those things. So I don't want to have a bunch of old kits that aren't going to be as enjoyable to work on. And that's what I tell myself. So I don't buy too much. You can use that excuse for yourself if you need to as well. But it's just interesting because I'll see other people, you know, say like, oh my gosh, you know, this is a kit from, you know, I don't know, 2020 or 2021 before, you know, the company did XYZ and they're really gappy or they're really trashy or they're this. And so then my brain's like, okay, it's a good thing. Yep, don't buy too many. Because I mean, I've only been diamond painting for a year and a half. And just some of the improvements I've seen made while I've been doing this craft that I'm like, yeah, no, I don't want to have a bunch of kits that are, you know, 3-4 years old, because then I'm really not going to want to do them. Because I'm going to be like, well, no, because it doesn't have, you know, the drills aren't as good or whatever. All of my Elizabeth boards have drills stuck in that little area. And okay, that was the yellow one. I'm just going to put that bag in there. And I'll replace these stickers with the nicer stickers when I get them. Because I also need to, see, like, for example, I have all these Bella Sparkle Dusts. But the bags are not the same. They're not the same size. So they won't seamlessly blend in with the storage I have now. So I will need to unkit those into bags. So I will need to put stickers on everything anyway. 3708. Here's that. See, you just, drills are going everywhere. It's fine. Do that. I am excited to use my new drills. I don't really know what I'm going to use them for, but you know, I will figure something out, I'm sure. Yeah, some of these are really, oh, they're really loose. That's why I don't like taking the lids off of them, because I feel like the more the lids come off, then the weaker it gets. But that just could be me. There's that. And then we have these last two. And then that is done. Then I gotta go clean up the mess that I left in the kitchen from half the Costco stuff. I swear, brought some Costco stuff in, go out to the car, and I come back and Duncan is licking the bags of chips. I don't know what it is about that certain brand of chips. See, but if I have that bag on the counter, he will just get up there and he will just lick it. He doesn't bite it, thank goodness, because then I would have a bag of chips that is, you know, damaged and partially open, which would not be good. So let me put my stuff in put those back in there so I don't, you know, lose them or break them or forget them. Got drill dust all over the place. And there's one in there. It's fine. And what is, there you go. That is that. So if you guys have not, please consider liking, subscribing, sharing, hearting, farting, doing all the things. And I will see you guys again very, very soon for another video. Maybe it'll be a kit up. Maybe it'll be a kit down. Maybe it'll be a whip. I don't know. You'll have to come back and see. Big awkward hugs. Bye, guys. Hugs. Bye, guys.